Hi, my name is Eva, I'm 24 years old, I'm from Germany and I'm a photographer. I think the most important thing to me is just to be happy and don't think so much. I think my goal is really just happiness and don't think about what could be, what could have been, all that stuff. Just be happy in the moment and accept what you have and be grateful. Not even, no, I'm not close at all. I think it's a process of constantly learning, and every day you have to get rid of all these thoughts and opinions and what do I need to do so that this person likes me and what do I need to say so that I get this job, all that stuff. I think just to be happy and to know what you really want as a person, you kind of have to get rid of all these thoughts and find your inner focus. But I think it's a process of constantly learning.
Any suggestions of how to find this inner peace, this balance?
Commitment. I think it's all about commitment, committing to yourself, and maybe meditation, I don't know. I'm still figuring out.
Is your priority yourself?
I wouldn't even say that, no. You can also find happiness in sharing with others or caring about others. Giving something to others. I feel like every day when I wake up, it's something else that can make me happy that day. And every day I have to realize what it could be this day.
That's nice. And how do you see your crafts with this giving or not giving for your peace? Because you're an artist and you share your art. Does it have something to do with this? Is it like a step to make you more happy? Or do you think you could be as well happy without those crafts?
I think my art is rather a tool for me to show some emotions and let go of something maybe. And also I like to take it to portray people that inspire me and maybe give even something back to them by taking cool pictures of them. I have some expectations and I have like a 5-year goal plan, you know, where I see myself in 5 years. But I think you shouldn't focus too much on something. Because, I mean, it's cool to like work towards something and reach the goal and take like all these little steps. But I feel like if you focus too much on something, then maybe you're gonna miss on some opportunities because you just like have like this tunnel vision and everything else you just block it away. And you never know what's like in the pocket for you. You never know what life is gonna bring. So
what do you wish life would bring for you?
The 5-year plan that I have, it's something that would make me happy if I would be at this point right now. But I don't even know if in 5 years I will be happy if I reach that point. So right now I'm planning towards this, and what's after that, I don't know, we will see. If I learned one thing, then it's life never goes as you plan. So whatever. Besides becoming a full-time photographer, self-employed, I think the most naive thing I ever did was in 2014. I went to LA, just like you, and my portfolio of pictures was really, really small. There was like just like some beauty pictures and a little bit of fashion stuff, landscapes, animals, like all that stuff, but like almost no dancers. And I really wanted to work with dancers. And I had some dancer friends, but I don't even know why I never took pictures of them. But anyway, I wanted to work with like all these big names in LA. So I just went there and I gave everyone my business card. And I don't know how, but it worked out. And I had like shootings with all these big choreographers, and after that my Instagram, when I posted the pictures, I got so many new contacts of organizers and I started to work with World of Dance and everything. It's just like, I don't know, it just worked out.
So it's like the credo of the project of my naive Humbleness. So it was a naive approach.
Yeah.
It was a humble expectations because you didn't expect anything. That's nice.
Exactly. The most humbling situation I ever had was in Indonesia a few years ago. We went on a hike on an active volcano, and standing there and hearing the volcano and standing on all the fog and everything, it was just crazy. You feel so small and you kind of forget, like in your regular life, you forget that there's like this huge planet that you live in, you know? You have like your everyday life and you think everything turns around you, you go to work and you do all that stuff, blah, blah. And then you stand on this volcano and you're like, fuck, like you're ridiculously small, and if this thing is blown up, you're gonna be like dead right away, you know? And that was a really great experience. I was just, I don't know, I felt so small. And I got so much respect for the planet when I was standing there, and how beautiful it is, you know. I was scared, but I was also in awe because it was so beautiful. When I still went to high school, I organized poetry slams, and my teacher kind of like brought me to it. He introduced me to everything, and then I started to organize these events, and I also started to write and perform at the poetry slams. And I went to the final like twice, like I almost won, and it was really weird because I used to be really shy, and then I went on stage, and I don't know if you know poetry slams, but then you write like from the bottom of your heart, you know, not like poems. You can like write everything what you want, and standing there in front of like hundreds of people and like telling your feelings, you know, and getting this good feedback. I didn't expect that, and I think it was kind of like a big turning point because I got more confident, and I feel like this was also something that I had to become to work as a freelance photographer, because if you have your own business, you are just like by yourself, and you have to be able to sell yourself, you know, like not like sell, you know, just like do good marketing for yourself and everything. And I think poetry slams was also really naive in the first like moment to organize everything. Like I don't know, I was 16 years old. Okay, I'm gonna do some poetry slams now. But in the end, it turned out really good. I would share with the world that you should enjoy life and don't take it for granted. And I think people should listen to their hearts a bit more, because sometimes they are thinking too much. Like, if I do this now, is this going to work out? I've tried it before, it didn't work, but I really want to do it. And I feel if you realize that you want something, just go for it. And just get up and do it. And if you don't believe in yourself, then find yourself a friend who's going to kick your ass, or I'm going to kick your ass, but just do it. Besides my parents and my family, who really set the path for me to become freelancer, because that's what they've always been. So I kind of grew up with freelancing people around me, so I really was ready to get into the business and just do my thing. But besides them, I would say some of the dancers that I worked with first, or that I met on my way, because they always believed in me and always trusted me, like you did, and many others. And I feel like with this constant support that you get, sometimes when you're at a point when you maybe don't believe in yourself that much, or you're struggling with your art and you're not sure where you're gonna go, if you get this positive feedback and have friends that support you and tell you, yo, what you're doing, it's good, it's really uplifting. And at some point when I was thinking about maybe giving up, maybe, there was something that really encouraged me to just keep going.
That's nice. Well, that's actually the end of the interview.
Hey!
Thanks for taking the time. Thanks for coming around.
Thank you for inviting me.
Das war's. Und jetzt quasi 25 Minuten, oder?
Dein Ernst?
Mhm.